Is there a difference there, or a different? You mentioned your personal confidence with like Doc saying, okay, when BP comes in, we're going to lean on him to get buckets. I don't know. Is that a different feel this preseason, or something that started with him last year into this year at all? Any change at all?
It's my 5th year on the Bucks, and just like want to say what Doc's been with us since January, and feel like I've been a 6-man on this team forever, but he's kind of like really just unlocked the 6-man, right? Like he kind of just really just let me go full throttle with it for real. And I'm forever grateful for Doc, you feel me? Like he got the utmost confidence in me. Really like my first time in the league, really just having just a coach that just let me hoop for real, you feel me? No restrictions, no just, sometimes you get put in a box and not get to display what you can really do. So I'm thankful for Doc, just let me just play ball and just hoop. And it's better. I'm not out there thinking no more, you feel me? I'm just letting the game come to me, and it's been easier to go out there and just play the game the way I know how to play. Back to old BP like I'm in college, you feel me? So it's fun.
We were just talking to Lon, and he was like, one thing we were excited about an offense, like if they pick a little Bobby. And when we were talking to the rookie the other day, AJ was like, I knew how to get Bobby the ball. Like, what's it gonna mean, like, that your teammate, like, it's not just like Doc saying it. Sometimes coach says stuff and it doesn't get listened to. Like, all of your teammates kind of feel that same way.
Yeah, it's been fun. I think over my years, I've kind of tried to grow my game. In basketball, just being able to roll, being able to pop, being able to mix it up depending on who's guarding me. So been watching a lot of more film, especially over the summertime with my personal team. We just tried to get better at the small things. Sometimes it's just the details, getting behind the screen. If you're knowing the team is switching, trying to get behind it, get an easy pocket pass roll to a floater. Or if it's a 5, I'm playing 5 in the second unit, right? Most of the time, 5s don't really get up on the screen, so they're in a center coverage or a drop coverage. So if I can just hit the screen on the guard, let them get downhill and create my man, and I'll be wide open up top, line the laces up and shoot it. Shots you shoot every day, right? So just trying to get better at basketball and just think the game through on the court. And it's been fun, man. I have great teammates that has high basketball IQ, so it kind of makes the game easier as well. But it's been fun, man, especially just this preseason. We've been practicing a lot more than we probably ever have, and we've been getting better as well. So I like our chances this year, man. I've been talking about the vibe of our team. We have a hell of a vibe in our locker room, and it's fun to come. Hate to say work, but it is work, right? We get paid to do this, so it's been fun to come to work every day and compete with the guys, man. It's fun.
Maybe off that a little bit, you said just the running your game. On the playmaking side, so I'm thinking that the Lakers game, you hit your threes, they close out on you. Giannis is running the floor, and you hit him for a bounce pass and gets a bucket. Where is that sort of the next steps for you? Where maybe it is going well, but if rather than put the ball on the floor or dribble a little bit, it's then that move it a little more quickly because they're giving you that attention.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like read and react, right? That's the new NBA, being able to read and react, 0.5, right? If nobody's on you and he's far back, you shoot the ball, right? If someone closes out on you, you pick which way you want to attack his top leg, right, and create something else for your teammate. So it's kind of like giving yourself up for the team in a positive way, right? Like if I make the play to Giannis and the low man helps, and then Torian or Dame or whoever else is in that side of the corner, he makes the next read, then we get 3 points and we set our good half-court defense up, right? So just trying to make the right reads and right plays. But especially like last year, started getting trapped a lot on the left side of the block. So just trying to be a better passer out of the post, better just reading plays, especially on the top of the key when I pump fake and drive. Just try to take my time and see what happens and make the right play for my teammate, because that can lead to a bucket for us.
On kind of the other end of that, I'd say two of GA's better assists of the preseason have been kind of dump offs, lookaways.
Yeah.
That's typically when he gets up in the air, he's just efficient because he's Giannis. But kind of what does it say about the trust and how things maybe look different for you
Yeah, I actually got 2 dunks too. So shout out to Big Bro. Yeah. I got me 2 flushes, right? Yeah, so it's been good, man. We just been trying to be real unselfish and trust. I think that's the big word for our team this year is trust. It's a big year for all of us in a sense, man, and we just want to make the best of it. And, what better way than to get your teammate involved with an easy basket. He might be struggling. He might got a big game or big matchup coming up down the line. What better way to put your teammate on to get him an easy basket to get his confidence going. Sometimes, see the ball go in one time, the rim starts to look a lot big, especially if you're a scorer, right? So, I think our trust is getting to another level, and can't wait to see how far it can go. Keep talking about the vibe, but that's just the vibe of our team, man. Just trying to trust one another, trying to go to the next level, and trying to do this thing, man. Obviously, it's a big year, and we just want to make the most of it.
Speaking of Giannis, Doc's talked about this game as well,
Mm-hmm.
where he's off ball a little bit at this game, these practices, and just different spots to create playmake. How have you seen him react to that up there, but then also a little bit in the
Yeah, obviously, like, game in Portland, he has the ball in his hand, like, I don't know the percentage, and I don't want to be an analytic guy or whatever it is, but 85%, 90% of the time, let's say 9 times out of 10, he has the ball, right? And here in Milwaukee, let's say Giannis has the ball 7 out of 10 times, 8 out of 10 times. So you got 2 top 75 guys that's dynamic with the ball as well. So obviously playing without the ball, it's probably kind of not something new, but probably just something that's like, okay, it takes time to work through it, right? And like I said last year, it's not a video game. So you can't just put guys on the team and expect that, okay, this is going to work. So we have to work through the kinks, go through the highs and lows that obviously the game's going to present and bring to you. And then you have a new year, which brings better basketball. Guys are more familiar with one another. We obviously know where guys like the ball, where their shots are going to come from. So we're way more comfortable in that sense, and it just makes the game flow better. So it's going to be good, man. Obviously, it's kind of tough, obviously, when you come to a new team and kind of have to learn guys, and you don't have an off season to do what you do to get into the best, whatever it is for the season. But it's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year.
I think ESPN had something talking about like Chris would be a 5th option on the championship team.
Chris who? A 5th option? That's crazy.
I believe that was what ESPN had.
I kind of stopped listening to those stuff.
At this point, do you think Chris is a little underrated across the league, and what changes for you guys when he comes in?
Yeah, bro. I saw like a stat. It was like mid-range fadeaways or some crazy stuff. He shot like 60%. Like, that's wild. Like, I shoot fadeaways too, bro. And 60% is wild. Like, for real. Like, you got a guy on you. You like, but I don't listen to what. Sorry, you guys in the media. But I don't really like listen to that stuff anymore. Like, when I lost in like USA basketball last summer, like, it's just on my mentions. My mentions was crazy. So after that, I ain't been on Twitter at all. So whatever people are saying about our team, it is what it is. We can't really, do anything about it. It's their personal opinion. We have our opinion about our group of guys that's in our locker room, and we're going to go to war every day and fight for each other and be the best Milwaukee Bucks team we can. So Chris Middleton, K-Mid, Cash Money, he got so many nicknames, whatever you want to call him. He nice to me, man, and he going to be ready to go and ready to roll. Let's see how they feel about him after this season, man. He gonna do his thing like he always do. He had 40 points twice in the playoffs. They forgot, right? Sometimes they forget. It's all good.